Well, there we are. So it took a little bit last night for everyone to come on too.
Did it?
Yeah, I mean, it's getting nicer.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Nikki.
I understand that perfectly as I'm out all the time.
Hello, Faye.
Thank you. Hey, I went cashing today. 7 fines, two did not fines.
So
I'm pretty happy. Oh, hello, Nikki.
yeah, we may start stagnating. We may be playing checkers with the show.
Staggering. The word is staggering.
Thank you, staggering. I pulled a blank there. Oops, I lost a card.
Here, I'm just going to share while my phone is still working.
Hello, Jessica. What are you sharing?
Yes, the show.
Well, my mascot is behind us. Hi, Orville.
There, hi, Orville. So I'm just sharing the show, seeing if I can get a little more.
Okay. Hi, Margaret. Okay, we can get started. Nikki is first. So, Nikki, I'm using the same cards from last night because they're sort of cute. The Tarot of Moon Garden. Hello, Kathy.
Hi,
Okay.
I'm using Mystical Cat Tarot. Very cool.
Okay. Hi, Shar. Yeah, because we have Kathy and a few Kathys.
Hi, Margaret. Hi, Orville. Hi, Shar. Hi, Casey.
Okay. So we'll start with Nikki. Nikki, what do I have here? 5 of Swords. Communication. Oh, well, I'm glad if you definitely need it. So I'm glad you're on then. 5 of Swords. Communication. This is letting go of things, like letting go of people, letting go of events, letting go of situations. And it's looking at it from a different perspective. They may even be thinking here that it's time that you started writing things down to streamline it, to put everything into order, and to understand you're not going to be able to hold on to everything, Nikki, that there are some things in life worth holding on to, and there are other things in life that you need to let go of. And it's really important that communication, swords are all about communication. So maybe it's talking to yourself or maybe it's talking to someone else, but be open to the communication. And I just saw other Kathy come on. So hello, Kathy.
You and Tracy.
Okay, and hi, Tracy.
Okay, and for you, there's actually a story behind this card. I was shuffling the cards before D'Arcy came, like when D'Arcy and I were talking, and the card fell out, so I put it back in the deck, and then it fell out again. I put it back in the deck, and then it showed up with the face up on top of the deck, so it must be yours. This is the Empress, and this talks about unconditional love, the love you have inside yourself, and the love that you show to other people. Trust in yourself. And don't be afraid to give yourself the same unconditional acceptance and love that you give everyone else, sweetheart.
Okay, Faye. I have the 10 of Pentacles. And this is moving forward. And look at the money. And the stars are beginning to align for you. So it's several things: stars aligning, money coming towards you, a little bit of a journey, someone coming to visit, and our sound around you. Okay, someone on spirit side, maybe popping in, used to smoke, maybe popping in and lighting and just lighting down a little bit just to be around you. I can smell the smoke and my nose is all stuffed up.
Okay. Seven of Sky for you. You know what? If you start to feel trapped, this is a cool card, hey? If you start to feel trapped or you start to feel like things are overwhelming you, if you pay attention to the cat is just saying, like, let it fly over you, right? Like, just walk away from it. Don't get hung up in anything that is starting to stress you out. Just let it fly away and think how glad you are to see it go.
All right. Hello, Jessica. Jessica, for you, I have the death card, but remember, this isn't death. This is, it says death. I kept thinking it was the devil, but it's not about dying. This is new starts, new beginnings, a project, little renovation, decorating, and a celebration around someone. Now, I'm not sure if Robert belongs to you or he belongs to someone else. Pretty sure he's dead. But I keep getting the feeling that I'm supposed to say hello from Robert. So again, I don't know if it's you or someone else on the show that Robert is trying to say hello to. So if someone knows a dead Robert, just know he's saying hello.
Dead Robert?
Yeah, dead Robert. Need to distinguish live dead, live dead.
I'm sorry. There's almost like a little mantra there.
Yeah.
Okay. On that note. Whoops.
Over. Okay.
Okay. I love this card too. I can't really see the cat. Can you see the cats?
Put it up again so I can have a look. Up, back a little. I don't see a cat.
There's a shell shape. There's down on the bottom. There's the shape of a cat.
Okay.
I should pick this one up. This is one I haven't had before. This is the ace. There it is. You can see it. Okay. I had to look at the picture to see it. Can you see the cat at the bottom of the grate? You know where the crest is?
Nope.
Anyways, this says, creative opportunities are waiting for you. Enthusiasm will carry you forward. And just a sec. There is the shape of the cat right there.
Okay.
Sort of like Picasso art. Think of a Picasso depiction of a cat, which is appropriate. Flame, fire, but it talks about tapping into your artistic ability, maybe trying to write, paint something, and just listen to yourself and let that music or that art and that beauty flow outward. I can see the cat.
I can't. Okay. Orville. Hello. We have here the 10 of Cups, and this is finding your center, finding your emotions, shining light down, putting the emotions into literally little brackets, or think of an envelope and you fill it all up with that particular emotion, move on to the next one, fill it up. So you have to distinguish between, like that overwhelming emotion to, I can make this a smaller emotion so I can deal with it now. So given everything you're going through, it can be that some days it feels like it's overwhelming. Other days it's like a little smaller. And they're saying that it's okay to feel both ways and not to beat yourself up about it. But there's a lot of new starts, job opportunity showing, and a new key. So the key is, to me, discovery, something that you're looking for. And it could be an answer to a puzzle. Do you know a Leslie by any chance? But totally separate issue here. But yeah, the key is an answer to something you're looking for, and you're going to find the key. So I don't know if they mean figuratively speaking or physically speaking, you're going to find the key.
Okay, this is Orville, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're on, Orville. I'll make this quick. So last night I had the strangest dream about you. I dreamt that you brought your grandson to see me. And you called your grandson Floyd. Except we were on the side of the road and there was a cliff on the right-hand side, and we were in one of those old trucks that has a camper attached to it. You remember Uncle Dave's, D'Arcy?
Mm-hmm.
Sort of green. And anyways, Orville, you had a small leaf in your hand, and you took your grandson and you climbed up this cliff, except the crows were up there getting ready to knock it down, and you told me you had nothing to fear. And as I looked up, where all the stones were coming down into an avalanche, they turned to water. So I literally just picked this card up off the top of the deck. This is the Sea Tom. And what this talks about is saying, as long as you are true to yourself, you have nothing to fear. And when I thought of the dream, I wanted to share that with you. It seems to me that because you were true, like you called out to the grandfathers and the grandmothers, they heard you in my dream, and these huge boulders that were going to crush you and your grandson on this wall of mountain turned into water drops. So trust in yourself, trust in your gifts, trust in your abilities. And yes, Orville, I do believe that you will live to see a grandson. I don't know if his name will be Floyd, but that was the name of the child in my dream.
Okay, so if the water fell on him, that means that he's moving into an intuitive period inside his life, and it is important to listen.
And then, like this card says, believe in yourself, trust in yourself. So very, very strange dream. And I mean, I literally woke up at 4:00 in the morning and said, oh God, I should message you. And then I hope to see you tonight. So if I hadn't seen you, I'd have messaged you. Many blessings, and follow your path, Orville. You know it's yours and it's there.
Okay. So hello, Margaret. And for anyone who's come on, we haven't seen you yet. We will get to your card as we work our way down the list. Margaret, I pulled the Three of Cups, and look, there's two ladies inside their cup and the third one standing outside. So you may be out with some friends. Someone needs to be the designated driver because the other two people are definitely well into their cups, literally sitting in their cups. So I'm going to say, if you go out with friends, maybe you want to look at being the designated driver. And if you have there's a ring that seems to be lost, and I feel like you're coming across it. It looks like it's in a shoebox. It might have just got dropped in there by accident. So no throwing out shoe boxes or any boxes till you go through them to make sure the ring, it sort of looks like a blue ring. So it might be like a sapphire, or it could be, what else is blue?
Topaz. There's blue topaz.
Yeah. So it could be one of them. So it does feel like there's a ring that I'm looking for. Okay.
So I picked the Three of Sky for you, or that's the card that came up. And what this talks about is when you're in the company of these other women, remember to take a step back from their drama. And if you find the drama too much, this is saying it's okay for you to walk away and just say, I'm sorry, guys, not today. I know how important it is to be, connect with people, especially during COVID. But remember, you don't need any excess drama in your life, and don't offer any drama. So kind of that balance is what I'm saying.
All right. So Casey, for you, I have picked Temperance. And do you see the unicorn there? I don't know if you can see it, but there's a unicorn right here. And to me, this is about dreams and being patient, that your dream is coming towards you. You just have to have the patience and the belief system that it can happen. And there's always a dawn to every day. And so being patient, maybe getting up, doing a little meditation before the dawn or just as the dawn is cresting, it feels to be important here. And the water actually looks like a rainbow that she's pouring back and forth into her cups. So it could be, watch your money, our leprechauns at the end of a rainbow. So maybe just keep an eye on your money, that you're not spending it needlessly.
And I chose, or what came up next was the Eight of Earth. I love this. It shows all these different cats following this cat. And what this is actually saying is remember practice makes perfect. When you're learning something new, don't get overwhelmed. And I think this is some new skill that you might be having a chance to learn. Don't get overwhelmed if it doesn't happen at the snap of a finger, which tends to happen for you. You tend to learn and catch on really fast. Some things like SAP programs and stuff. Sorry, Darcy.
The bane to my existence right now.
They just require a little time and patience. They were a bane to my existence when I had to deal with them, and I have no love for SAP.
Well, I'm getting there. Considering we've only had the use of it for 3 whole days, I've got people coming to me saying, how do you use it? It's like, oh my God, I actually know more than people. Shar, hello, how are you? I have picked the Ace of Pentacles, and I love it because it makes me think of the man jumping over the moon, but it's also freedom. Freedom to make choices, freedom to live your life the way you see it, not the way other people want you to live it, but the way you see you want it to be. And I do not mean that you're throwing everyone out of the house and you're just taking over. What I mean is you're trusting yourself, that you're making choices for yourself that are deep inside of you, and not because people say, oh, you got to do it that way.
So, Darcy, I have a special request regarding Shar. It's Shar's birthday today.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Shar.
The card today is to spend time in the company of good friends celebrating. And no, I did not flip through the deck like Darcy does.
No, I didn't look through the deck. I actually just picked it up.
I was wondering if we could wish her happy birthday.
Yeah, sing her happy birthday, Shar.
No, sing her happy birthday.
Fine.
Start.
Okay, no, you start.
Start together. Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shar. Happy birthday to you. See, that doesn't work. Okay. All right.
Margaret, so she lost the sapphire ring.
Who did?
Margaret.
Oh, she did? Well, maybe it will show up.
The ring is light blue.
Yeah, okay. You must be down farther. I haven't gotten down there yet.
It just keeps scrolling on me. I don't know what's left up top. It just keeps flipping each time someone moves.
Okay. Well, as it is, as you can see, my trusty administrator is on top of things, and she will make sure those trolls are not fed. Okay. Hello, Kathy. Kathy, I picked the Tower. Sudden changes. Be prepared. The wind is moving. Oh, I'm going to rhyme. The wind is moving through your hair. Okay. So someone's whispering to you on the other side. No, it is not Mike. This is a lady, like a mother, a grandmother, just letting you know that spring is in the air. So do a little housekeeping.
Okay. And for you, there we go. The Earth Queen, and it is talking about time to take practical matters into hand. Take some time to not just care for yourself, but care for others that might feel like they've been a little bit neglected while you've been trying to heal and everything. And remember that what we give out into the universe, we often receive back thricefold.
Yeah. So remember, if you put it out there, it comes back. So don't wish anyone harm, because it can come back to you. So make sure you include a sentence with, I hope you have a fantastic day, with the policeman who gives you the ticket. And smile.
Did you get a ticket?
No. It's just someone who beeped their horn really hard and then came bowling around me and cut me off. So I always say that when they do it. Okay, Tracy, for you, I have the Chariot. It's giddy up and go. Okay. This is making some changes around yourself. This is inside your home right now. So you might be doing a little decorating. You might be getting permission to paint if you already haven't. And I feel like you're going to get a new piece of furniture. Okay. I mean, new, not new to you, but new. Okay. I'm going to advise you to make sure, okay, should you choose to, because free will is really important here, get a new to you one, I check it really carefully before I brought it in the apartment. Okay, and that's why I'm thinking you're better off buying a new one. But then again, a new one could have the same problem. And if you haven't clued in yet right now, that's like bugs. So check it before you bring it in.
You mean computer bugs, physical bugs, just bugs?
Like bed bugs.
So this is the lovers, and Kat's advice, Tracy, is give yourself to love whatever form that offers. Self-love, loving your new place, loving a new car, and always remember that you can also love a new life change and start a new project and hang in there.
Yeah. Okay, so Amanda is next. Hello, Amanda. I picked the Four of Pentacles for you. And look at all those lovely butterflies, and she's holding on to her money, hoarding a little bit. So you might be hoarding your money, and maybe plant some flowers that bring butterflies. Okay. I feel like you have a tendency of butterflies and birds around you, and it could also be that they're messages from spirit as well. And in your case, this could be your dad. Okay. So just be open to what is being presented to you.
Hey, gorgeous. I picked for you it's the Eight of Fire. This is such a cool card. It just shows a cat. Literally, you see, like the other ones are all staid and boring, and they're kind of, like let's keep our heads on our shoulders. This is a time for you to grab something that you're passionate about, or someone. I'm not questioning and passing judgment here, but to just go and enjoy life to its absolute fullest. Sort of that devil may care mode. Who cares what anyone thinks, as long as you're harming none? Go out and have some fun.
Yeah, a little story on that. When I think it was our cousin David got married, and Uncle Dave invited me to it. And he said to me, do whatever you want. Dance if you feel like dancing on the table. No one's ever going to recognize you. So, of course, I followed his advice, got on a table and danced because I wanted to. I was in London. This lady came up to me and she goes, do you know Dave Beardsley? And I went, well, it all depends. Why? She says, aren't you the girl on the table? And I thought, I'm going to have a little chat to Uncle Dave about this. So, okay.
Always bear in mind that the world is far, far smaller than we think it is.
No kidding. So Nikki said we were spot on.
Nice.
We have Carly now.
Oh, Carly. I don't remember Carly.
She's been on before.
Yeah.
Carly, I have the Five of Pentacles. This is one of your worst fears, is being poor and destitute. But that's not true, because you have the knowledge, the knack, the ability to carry any job you want to. It's totally up to you. You're not reliant on, you should not be reliant on others to make your coffers full. You're not going to be poor. There is going to be abundance around you.
And you have the Nine of Sea. And if you check it out, there's a cat. And this cat is like going for the gusto in its dreams. And basically, this card means if you can dream it, you can achieve it.
Yeah.
And
Firm believer in that one.
That is pretty much what that card is saying. So believe.
Yeah. So Carly mentioned Brenda. So this is for Brenda, the Three of Pentacles. And this is about tooting your own horn, Brenda, and not being afraid. If you want to ask for a raise, all they can do is say no. So if you are looking for a raise, Brenda, and go ahead, because you do a good job. So don't be afraid to toot your own horn.
So Brenda, you got the Sea King. And the Sea King pretty much is tooting his own horn. Look how amazing and confident he is. And it says, look, you've earned the respect of being taken seriously. Just like D'Arcy said, people listen to you because you've earned it. You've done well. So you go out and you grab the tiger by the tail.
Yeah.
And say, this is what I want. And do it with diplomacy, but do it in such a way with kindness that,
Okay. Lily is next. Hello, Lily. I have the Eight of Pentacles for you, and look at this. Okay, this made me think of Up, the show with the house that goes up in the air with the balloons. It's a cartoon type of show.
Okay.
Anyways, you may be around someone who's a little grouchy, but if you give them some air, they'll come down and they'll be more polite. Don't let their mood affect who you are. And this also means to me that there's some money coming towards you, and I do not mean income tax. So if you feel lucky, play the lottery.
I picked for you the sea. Oh, there we go. The Sea Queen. And this talks about honoring your own intuitive abilities and honor the fact that you are very good with opening your heart and your soul and giving out love and affection. Be true to yourself.
It's always good to be true to thyself.
Yeah.
Well, Amanda, that's interesting. So Robert was Donnie's boss who died on the weekend. Well, if you happen to be talking to his loved ones, would you please let him know he came through and he said he's okay? Okay, Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca. Three of Wands. It says staffs, but I'm using wands. Rebecca, changes, holding on to one thing and moving into a totally different direction. And I hear someone saying hallelujah in my head. So to me, this is a good shift, a good move. Okay, it could be work, it could be home, whatever it is, this is a good move for you. Hold on and see where it's going to take you, Rebecca.
And I drew the demon cat. And basically, the demon cat is saying, don't get caught up in what you think your own fears are.
He does look like a demon cat.
Don't let your demons. I love this cat. See this cat? This is reminiscent of Puma. Don't you think this looks a little bit like Puma when she was younger? So don't get caught up in your own fears. For people who don't know it, Puma at one point, D'Arcy came to visit. I can't remember, it was to my wedding to my last husband or what it was. And Puma didn't know if she wanted D'Arcy sleeping on the couch or something, jumped at D'Arcy at 4:00 in the morning and then tore D'Arcy's purse open and spread it. Remember?
No, I don't.
Oh God, I remember. You were fuming. You were sure that the cat was possessed by a demon. So when I saw this, I always think of how you said she was a demon.
Well, she probably was. Okay, so Oroville must have said yes, because I think I asked him if he knew a Leslie.
Okay.
Is she family or friend, if you don't mind answering that down below, and alive or past? Okay, so Audrey. Hello, Audrey. Ooh, the sun. Look at all that beautiful.
Is that Audrey Red Crow?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see her come on. She's not on my side.
Okay, she's on here. So Audrey, look at this, the sun, the joy, the horse getting ready to jump, all the beautiful energy that goes with it. Embrace the moment, be in the now. Don't worry about your future, worry about what's happening this very minute. Listening and being around the people you love and enjoy being around. This is celebration. And I'm going to say celebrate every day as it comes towards you.
Cool. Okay. Hi, darling. I picked. There we go. There we are. This is the Earth Kitten. And this talks about how enjoy learning new things. Enjoy trust in your instincts. Just like, I love how this cat's made friends. Is that a hedgehog, D'Arcy?
Yep.
Or a porcupine. It looks like a hedgehog.
Either.
And it's, trusting in your ability to sense how the world works, trusting in the gifts that are trying to manifest themselves for you right now. And just keep doing what you're doing and following your path.
Yeah. So, hello, Jessica. How are you? Jessica, I have the Six of Coins here. And this is about balance, but it's also about direction. What direction do you want to go in? Do you need a compass to find your direction? Or can you step in the middle of a void and actually feel that that's exactly where I'm supposed to be? And then you take that void and you build everything around you that you want to see, your work, your competitions, your love life, your family, your friends. And to me, you're the person who's in control of the direction you choose to go in. So be aware of what you want, and don't be afraid to put something to the side if it turns out not to be quite what you thought it was.
So, darling, I chose the fire tom. And the fire tom pretty much reiterates that you're in control. Your courage, your boldness, your ability to choose a direction and be safe in the direction you're going. Like, look at the skill that cat is just weaving through those flames, confident and not afraid to move forward. So, we want something, but sometimes we forget that in order to get what we want, like it's great, I wish for this, or D'Arcy wishes for that, but we have to want it, and then we have to learn to be able to weave and travel towards that. And that's like D'Arcy said, confidence.
Yeah. So,
Did you want to know what Orville's answer was about Leslie?
Yeah.
If Leslie is a female, I worked with her in a youth behavior center, and a male, I went to school with him for a long period of time.
Ooh, let me think about that for a minute. Okay, I think I want the guy. So I think he's going to be in touch, or you're hearing something about him. Feel a little sadness, but I also feel joy and hope attached to it. So it could be, and I don't think he's dying, but I do feel like there's something around him that has death attached to it, but it is something you're going to hear. So it could be someone around him who's dying that you're hearing about. So if that's the case, then reach out and just let him know he's not alone. So Margaret, yes, said she missed the ring. She bought it from Amazon. So I'm pretty sure you're going to find it. Don't throw out any boxes until you've gone through them. Shar says thank you. Kathy says thank you. The other Kathy says she knows Anar, but no, I think I took care of who I wanted it connected to. And next is Elaine.
Hi, Elaine.
Hello, Elaine. How are you? I have the 8 of Staffs or Wands. Messages coming towards you, a little conflict at work, but not to worry. It's over your head. It's not about you. And there will be some shifts and changes in the next 2 weeks, and just go with the flow, because that's exactly what those wands are doing. They're going with the flow. So if they want to go straight across, they will think of an arrow. Or if they're meant to go up in an arch and come down, that's exactly what's going to happen. So go with the flow.
7 of Earth for you, darling. And the card says it all. Patience, patience, patience. I know things are going to be really, really hectic in the next little while, and you're going to want things to go in the direction that you want things to go in. But sometimes you need to just take a deep breath and, like that cat, methodically wait at the mouse's hole there, and know that if you wait, everything's going to fall into place, and that stupid mouse is going to come out and be eaten by that very heavy set, overfed cat.
No, the cat is going to say, I'm Garfield. Do you know where I can find the lasagna? Okay, next is Jeannie. Hello, Jeannie. I have the Magician, which means you have everything at your fingertips to make your life exactly the way you want it. But be careful of the way you develop it. Take your time. Don't rush through it. Be patient. Be willing to let things grow. It's sort of like waiting for a plant to grow or waiting for the kettle to boil. The more you watch it, the farther away it gets. So be patient.
So for you, darling, the priestess. And you see how this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cat is surrounded by amethysts. Well, first, amethysts talk about healing, self-healing, and being able to what's the word I'm looking for? Dissipate negative energy. So it says that you are ready to start moving on spiritually to your next level. I truly believe anyone who comes on our show regularly enough has some connection to spirit, has some connection to the unseen world. And this card is saying that now's the time for you to start tapping into that ability to be able to see beyond what is in front of your face. Carefully, make sure you talk to people who know what they're doing. There's some good books out there. I'm sure D'Arcy can recommend several of them. And
keep a journal.
Keep a journal. And maybe when it comes to crystals, I have a soft spot for amethyst. Anyone who knows me knows that I have a real soft spot for amethyst. And I always feel like when you see them in a card, go out and get them. Get a couple. You don't need like a shrine of them, but a few to keep in your pocket.
I don't know. A shrine of amethyst, the stones, is great.
Maybe smaller when you're first starting out. Make a little space.
Yeah. So Amanda was saying that she does see birds and butterflies. And laugh out looks like Charlie. I don't know who she's talking about. She says, thank you, Jeannie. We've just did. Now we have Connie. Hello, Connie.
Connie, I don't have a Connie, but I do have a Carol.
I have a Connie, but I don't have a Carol yet.
I have a Carol Little, so we'll do Connie and then.
Okay. Let's do Connie first and then we'll do Carol.
Okay.
Connie, Ace of Swords, Communications, write a book. Read a book. Put your feet up. Sit by the water. Get out there. Take a day off. Enjoy the breeze. Okay? And maybe walk in nature for a little bit. Now, of course, if you're walking anywhere where there's ticks, make sure you check yourself for ticks at the end of the day.
This was Connie?
Connie.
Okay, well, this is an interesting card that I've got. So, 5 of C. This, I know
cat.
This cat just says it's okay. It's okay it's natural to feel disappointed that you might have missed. D'Arcy, you don't have to cry for the cat. It's okay, guys. The cat is still alive. Wow, as much as the current cat can be alive. But it just means pull yourself together. Pull yourself together, Connie. I'm trying to be serious, but basically it's saying, crap happens once in a while. Don't let it overwhelm you. You get a little disappointment and, we falter a little bit. Even every one of us, I'm sure, has been feeling like a drowned cat or a drowned rat, but you'll dry. And it's saying approach it with a bit of a sense of humor, guys.
Yes. Humor is always good in life. And that wasn't crying. I have dry eye, which I'll never understand. Dry eye that leaks like a baby. Okay, so Carol. Hi, Carol. I can't see you, but here's your card. It's the moon. Life is an unfolding story that goes from night to day, from light to dark. The journey's never as straight as an arrow, but can be bent a little. Wherever you're going, remember to embrace your belief that you're headed in the right direction. Because as you move forward, so does the energy of spirit around you move with you. Your mom sends her love.
Okay. The card that came up is the Good Kitty, and this talks about releasing your shame from your past. This talks about that you are on the path to fulfilling your greater purpose and to move forward. And to move forward, remembering that in this case, it's the goddess of cats. You see the cat goddess over above? The creator, the goddess, the eternal being, is shining hope and love and direction towards you. So you're not alone. You're doing well.
Okay. So Carly says thank you. She also says Brenda will be happy. Lily says thank you. Then we have San Iba. He says he or she says hello. She, and then wants to know what Uzma's future intentions towards her is. And I think it's time to let go for you. Okay. If this is to be a relationship, then it's time that you allow the relationship to develop around you, not you chasing it. At this point, I feel a little bit of a standstill, but it doesn't mean it's ended yet. There is always the opportunity that a ring could be presented, but not if you keep chasing.
So this is the card D'Arcy always mentions about letting go and just dropping it into the crack. But this card also talks about patience, taking your time, just not pushing matters. That like this kitten, it will eventually get to a safe spot. So listen, patience, quiet, time.
Okay. So Rebecca's next. Hi, Rebecca. This is the Eight of Cups. Either you drank way too much and are going to have a hangover in the morning, or you need to drink more water. Okay, this is flush the system. But what I also like about it is it's not abandonment as in you've been abandoned. This is that kind of abandonment where you let your hair down, you put your feet up, please don't drink too much, because boy, are you going to have a hangover in the morning. And just relax, enjoy the moment, and sing a song. Okay, I'm hearing sing a song of sixpence, pocket full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbirds baked inside a pie. Just so you know, do not throw anything at a crow. Don't argue with a crow. Walk away, because they have a memory and they can telegraphically send it to the flocks of crows around you, and they keep that memory for 6 months.
Excuse me, quit messing with the crows. I'm very, very fond of them.
I'm telling people to be careful.
So before I ask, who was that for?
Rebecca.
Okay, Rebecca. And now, did we read for Jeanette?
Don't see her, but okay,
Jeanette,
we can do.
Jeanette, James, and Christy Sherback.
Okay, I don't see those two, so we can do them, and then Lisa.
Yes. Okay. So, darling, this card is just the cat. And it says, go the way of the cat. And the way of the cat is like the way of the fool in the old tarot decks. This says you're exactly where you're supposed to be at the exact moment that you're there. Don't overthink it. Don't try to flip through 1,000 maps trying to figure out what direction you should go in. Are you in the right direction? Don't flip coins. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, and the path will lead you.
Yes. So this is for Jeanette. Sorry, I can't see you, honey. But Jeanette, you have the 10 of staffs or wands, and notice the house in the distance. So this is building towards developing, making new, fine-tuning, polishing, moving things out of the way. And this is home. This is where the heart is going to be, and it's going to be the home. And what I really find interesting is, as I say that, what I'm told to say to you, you are the home. It's your heart that people are drawn to, Jeanette. So just keep that in mind.
So, Jeanette, it's funny because maybe it was singing happy birthday. I'm not sure, but I've got music around me tonight. But there's a song in the back of my head, and it's really, really old, and it's called Let Me Call You Sweetheart. It's Let Me Call You Sweetheart. Oh, God, I can hear it. But D'Arcy, you remembered?
I know the song.
Da, 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 da. Anyways, the song is there. I'm not sure who wants to call you sweetheart, but someone does. And the card you got was the moon. And the moon says that, the moon talks about waxing and waning. It talks about waiting to have things revealed. We see things in the light of day and we think we've seen absolutely everything, but moonlight shows us a different side of the world and allows us to tap into a more ethereal part, like a more mystical part of who we are. So take your time to pay attention to all your surroundings and don't feel like, if you get a little confused, don't be. Just relax and look around and read the signs.
Okay. So Christy's next.
Okay.
Christy, the Hermit. This is about getting ready, making changes, education. And it's about looking back and deciding what have I missed and where do I want to go now. So take a really serious look. And I'm not big about looking backwards because we can't change where we've been. But if there's something we've put on hold, now's the time to bring it forward, Christy, and decide if this is what you want to do.
And for you, the Earth King. This is a time for you to take stock. Take stock. One of the things I would say is to sort of make sure that you're doing okay financially. Make sure you're setting aside stuff, not necessarily just because you need to take care of yourself, but others might need a little bit of help or a donation or something. I'm not sure how that works in your lifestyle, but it's saying now's the time to start looking at your future and planning it a little bit more and with a little more clarity. You guys, I will apologize for the constant fidgeting. I am sitting on an old wooden chair and was out all afternoon walking for several hours. So sitting for any length of time is proving to be a little bit interesting.
I don't have that excuse, and I'm always fidgeting. Lisa, I have here the 5 of Cups. Again, up, and away. So maybe you're going on a balloon ride. Okay. The 5 of Cups is also about don't be afraid of what you've left behind because you've got so much more in your future to see. This is about you finding your emotional happiness, your balance, and to trust that the direction you're going in, even if you had to use a hatchet to cut through the vines, you're going to get to where you need to be.
I like how you kind of say that, a hatchet to cut through the vines.
Just be careful. I found out that if you whack a blackberry bush, if it doesn't like you, it comes back and smacks you.
For you, the 10 of Earth, find a special spot, a place that is just yours to be able to get away from people and to maybe meditate and take a break from the world. You do a lot for others, and now again it's the time for you to be doing more for yourself.
And isn't it true? You buy your cats cat trees and everything, and I've got a cardboard box with a blanket in it because my cat likes it better than she does the tree half the time. Okay.
True.
Hi, Carol. Now I see you. I hope you're well too. Elaine, glad you liked it. Audrey said she liked the reading. She loves the readings because they're always spot on. So thank you very much. And thank you all for blessing us with your gift of being present.
Yes.
Jeannie says...
Sandy's on. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay. Our Sandy or other Sandy?
Our Sandy.
Okay. I'm going down to say thank you to everyone. Okay. Jeanette, hello. See you now. Lisa, saw you. We've got a Che. There's our Sandra. And so everyone else has said thank you. So Che first. 6 of Wands. And so this is a change around you, and it's a work change, but it's also a anniversary and a wedding. Could be a birthday too that you're attending, but the birthday seems to be at a distance, so I'm not sure you're attending it. And this also normally indicates a proposal of marriage, proposal of marriage. I'll stick there to that.
Okay, the one I picked for you is, this is kind of cool. It almost looks like runes. Cat paws look like runes.
Yeah, that's cute.
This is saying not everything that, you're a person who likes to share. And this card is saying that not everything is meant to be shared, even with your loved ones. There's a time to just sort of wall yourself up, sort of like this really cool cat curled up, sort of protecting themselves. And a time for you to spend time just dealing with yourself.
You know what it made me think of? The secret garden.
Yeah, that too would work.
Yeah. Okay, Sandy. Hi, hun. 2 cards came out, which is interesting since both these cards are so smooth. I was surprised they stuck together. And the 2 cards is 2 of Swords, a decision to be made, and the Ace of Wands, which is a new job opportunity and being able to branch off in different directions. And also take a little time for yourself, like either you're going somewhere locally to camp or you're going to see someone. So just make sure you take some time for yourself.
For you, Sandy, the Ace of Earth. This is a cool one, hey?
It is.
It
I've
talks
made my print in life.
No kidding. It basically says that you've made your mark in life. You've been noted on a physical plane where you are, and then it talks about. It also talks about a wish. This card is if you have something that you have been wishing for, that is a yes or no answer. The answer is yes.
Okay. So we have Heidi. Lisa says, thank you, ladies. Jeanette, thank you.
Who's
Hi,
Pam?
Darcy. Your friend Pam is watching. Yes, I will. Okay. First of all, Heidi, because I already pulled for her.
Yeah,
This is
Heidi
the 2 of Pentacles. This is balance. This is making a decision. Put your energy out there because your energy will come back to you. And they're saying that there's a decision you have to make, and it feels like you're going to sort of be a little confused, run around in circles a little bit, but stand still and balance the decision. If it feels like it's balanced, then you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah. So for you, the wheel, and this wheel's a little bit different because this wheel's already in motion. And you see how the cat is sort of continuing to carry that motion forward? It says that trust everything's going to be okay, even though things are in motion, that you just need to wait a little bit. And the wheel will keep turning until it turns to where you're able to catch up with it. And not feel so panicky about it. Everything is going in your direction right now.
Okay, and the card that you showed, the sign,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's like take a breath. That is definitely take a breath.
And it says pay attention to the spirits and the signs around, even just in nature. They'll tell you to stop and not panic. Everything will catch up. Who's next?
Pam, but Lisa, is that like Pam Bradshaw or a different Pam? Just curious. Heidi says, I'm trying to create a third album, get into voiceovers, and have been so negative and anxious and impatient. Oh, well, there's your problem. You're negative, you're anxious, and you're impatient. Guess what's going away from you? Okay, so you need to stand still and let it go. Okay, so hello, Pam. I can't see you. Pam and I used to work together.
For her, because Heidi's moving so fast. And this card says, are you paying attention to where you are and what you are doing? And are you making responsible choices? Nothing can come to you if you don't actually take a deep breath and breathe. And just like D'Arcy said. And who's Pam?
I worked with her. Hi, Pam. Look, I pulled strength for you. And to me, this is really important for you to rely on your strength because we all know you have it. You've been through a lot. And I feel like I'm supposed to talk about the Lion King. You know, when the daddy held the little baby up and said, "Here he is. He's going to be in control now." That's you. You're the person, and I've got goosebumps from head to toe. You're the person in control. But hold on to your dreams. Unicorns are extremely important, and the magic that goes with them. And you know that, what's that song where, oh no, the one where the spoonful of medicine
Helps a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine
go down. I'm hearing that one, and something Kella, something Della. It's in that same frame. Oh no, it's another one that they sang during that show. But anyways, what's that show? Mary Poppins. Okay, and the other one is the Choo Choo one. You know, the one where he drives that car up in the sky.
Chitty chitty bang bang.
Chitty chitty bang bang.
We
Okay.
go control.
Ashley
Control.
will take care of it.
Tessa Faller. Okay, and who are we? Pam.
Pam.
This says your confusion is going to be lifting, so pick something, make a decision. Look at this cat. Like, I mean, it's literally like, do I do this one? Do I do that one? Pick something and it's yours.
But you know, those orbs also make me think of all the spirits that are around her, that she's never alone.
That's possible too. It
Yeah.
says that you basically, the advice is follow through with action and your dreams will come true.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Thank you, Heidi. She got it. Chitty chitty bang bang. Okay. So Tessa, thank you very much for the offer and everything, but I'm pretty sure we got that covered for these folks. So, well, we're almost at the hour mark. That went by pretty fast. And I will be on tomorrow night at 7 p.m. You still have to put up the link. But anyways, thank you so much, everyone, for coming out and joining us tonight. Really has been a lot of fun. And we always appreciate the effort you put into coming out.
Always. Guys, it's always a wonder, always a delight. Thanks for coming out. May laughter, love, and wonder and magic be with you today and through the week.
All right. Just fast, radiantly beautiful. Last, can they have a question about where just pull you a card? 7 of Cups. Dream big, because if you dream small, that's exactly what you're going to get. So dream big.
The Sun. Put yourself out there. Take time to enjoy the gifts coming towards you and new beginnings. So D'Arcy's right. Dream big.
Yep. Well, everyone, may love, joy, peace, and happiness find you in mysterious ways, and I look forward to seeing whoever can make it tomorrow night. Blessed be.
Blessed be.